Hi, I'm Steve, the founder of Fusion Automobiles, and I'm going to reinvent transportation. Before I talk about how I'm going to reinvent transportation, I'd like to talk about the 2025 mandate. In the year 2025, each vehicle sold will be mandated to hit an average miles per gallon of 54.5 miles per gallon. By the year 2025, each vehicle will hit an average of 54.5 miles per gallon, based off the mandate that the government is setting us. Though there is no historical increase in miles per gallon in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s.
Interesting enough, between the year 2017 and 2025, there will be a projected 20 mile per gallon spike increase, the likes we have never historically seen to this date.
So in the year 2025, if a vehicle manufacturer, Chevy, Toyota, Ford, makes a full-size pickup truck that can't hit the mark of 54.5 miles per gallon, that vehicle can't be sold. The best gas mileage you're getting out of a truck is the Dodge Ram Straight 6 3.0. Gets 28, 29 miles per gallon. You can get a Silverado that gets 23 miles per gallon. You can drive this, it gets 17 miles per gallon. So how are we going to hit the 54.5 miles per gallon? Is anybody out there building a vehicle that can hit 40 miles per gallon and it's a full-size pickup truck? I am. Hey Jeff, converted this to be a hybrid. 54.5 miles per gallon out of a truck. Say it isn't doable? Someone once told Steve Jobs that you can't change the font size on his computers. Now look at Apple. Ooh, check out those charging stations. For some odd reason, this is the best-selling electric vehicle of 2013, and it has a range of, what, 75? 75 miles?
75.
75 miles is the range of this electric vehicle. 75 miles, that means if you run out of power, you can't go to the battery station and fill it up with battery. You're stranded. Not to mention the price is $32,000.
There's more than one way to convert a gas vehicle to an electric hybrid, but in this illustration we'll be showing you the simplest way that we plan on doing it with a Jeep 4.0 engine. In order to understand how to make an engine more efficient, you have to understand the flaws in the original design. Here's a front view of the engine along with belt routing. The engine is robbed of power by the air conditioning, fan belt, alternator, and power steering. So in preparation, we remove some of these engine dragging components, like the air conditioning unit seen here. Where the original design robbed engine of its power, the new design will be an electric motor mounted where the air conditioning was assisting the engine. So as the crankshaft spins, so does the electric motor. They are essentially helping each other out. If you want to keep your air conditioning, we have a design for that as well, mounted just like a supercharger. Instead of removing the air conditioning unit, we leave it in place and create an additional point, installing the electric motor mounted like a supercharger with the sole purpose of assisting the engine. Our design is more complex than this illustration shows, yes, I know. And I know this conversion is easier said than done. I imagine there are many unanswered questions about our design, such as, how will it be powered? Our initial design will be a plug-in vehicle, much like the Leaf and the Tesla. Future designs will have the ability to regenerate power on its own while driving within itself.
So who could benefit from this conversion? Fleets that want to save money and fuel and help the environment. Or two, people with larger vehicles, maybe like this, that get 11 to 15 miles per gallon, might want to go on a long distance trips to the mountains without feeling so guilty and get better gas mileage. Or two, people with old-fashioned cars that they love and don't want to get rid of. Are you considering purchasing a new expensive vehicle that you don't love? Let us convert your car so you don't have to say goodbye and you can make new memories with your old vehicle for years to come. So you have three options with your money. Number one, you can save up and buy a Tesla. Or two, You can buy the cars that your parents and grandparents have historically bought and keep paying for gas. Or 3,
invest in Fusion Automobiles so we can create a hybrid conversion for your vehicle.
People ask me why I believe I'm qualified to run this company, and I believe I'm qualified based off of 3 major jobs I've had in the past. Number 1 being the United States Air Force, number 2 being Michelin Tire, and number 3 being Jasper Engines and Transmissions. Jasper Engines and Transmission has a business philosophy that I really like. They take in old cores of transmissions and engines, and they overhaul them. They remanufacture them, and they sell them back to the public. So right now, if you wanted to buy an engine or a transmission, you'd be buying a remanufactured core from Jasper with a 3-year, 100,000-mile warranty on it. I like that because basically what they're doing is they aren't throwing parts away. We're not losing metal to overseas. We're taking an original design, which is good, and we're just remanufacturing it to an updated version with a warranty on it. Something I would like to do within my company. Michelin Tire has a quality second to none, and it's the quality that I've seen firsthand. I've been in their factories, and they have strict guidelines that they don't deviate from, and their quality to me reminds me a lot of German engineering, vehicle engineers, BMW, Mercedes, and the quality that I see in those vehicles are different than the vehicles I see here in the United States. In the United States, it seems as if we are moving away from quality. We're just trying to cut costs and make more profit on whatever we're doing, especially the vehicles. If you're in a Corvette, you notice that the panels are plastic. If you're in a BMW, they're not plastic. They're made out of a material that's high quality, leather. So I want my product to have the quality similar to Michelin and German engineering. When I was in the United States Air Force, I was a hydraulic mechanic on aircraft, and I worked on very large hydraulic systems and components. A lot of these components, I believe nowadays we have the technology to convert them into smaller designs that can fit into our vehicles. So as time goes on, I would like to bring in some engineers, explain the designs that I have worked on firsthand, and implement them into a lot of our hybrid designs. All donations are greatly appreciated, and each and every one will receive a token of appreciation.
Tokens of appreciation. A $10 donation, you will receive literature on our hybrid conversion, and a thank you for investing in our company. $25, you get an engraved keychain as well as vehicle literature. A special keychain for your future Fusion Hybrid. A $150 donation, you will receive a roadside kit as well as vehicle literature. And a thank you for investing in your future hybrid. And a $1,000 donation, you will receive vehicle literature, a special thank you for donating to our company, and 20% off a future conversion.
However, the top 5 vids exceeding $20,000 will have your very own piece of history by having the option of Fusion Automobiles converting and customizing your vehicle into a fully transformed Fusion hybridized vehicle, helping for us to pave the way for the future of automobiles.